Hi there, this is Hellbound Alleee. You know, parents do a lot of complaining about the content of television and movies that their children see. They spend hundreds of dollars to buy TVs with V-chips and consult ridiculous Christian websites to find out how many swears are in the movie their kid wants to see. The MIAA can keep great movies from being seen at all because of content that makes them feel all icky. Poor parents. So why do they put their babies in nurseries decorated with the theme of a terrible, cruel horror story? Can you imagine decorating a child's room with pictures of Jeffrey Dahmer or Hannibal Lecter? How about stuffed animals or quilts depicting a scene from the film Saw? And these guys didn't kill nearly as many people, not to mention animals as depicted in these cute toys, wall hangings, books, and games. These people are sick! There's even a theme park for this horror. Noah's Ark could seem on the surface to be right for a child's toy and room. Look at all the cute animals, and they are all together on a boat. How cute! Of course, all the rest of the animals are left behind to die a terrible, awful death in a devastating flood. Why? Because they are all evil. Every single one of them. The children, their mothers and fathers, their grandfathers, their grandmothers, even their pets. The only one who was not evil was Noah, this guy, and his family. The thing that gets me about this horror tale is why it was supposed to happen in the first place. The story is told very briefly in the Bible. What's behind it is found in a book that never made it into the Bible, yet it was considered scripture in its day. That was the Book of Enoch. In this tale, God had a lot of sons, angels, including one who may or may have not been the devil. I kind of doubt it because, well, his name was Azazel, and he may have been partly an origin of the character Satan, which was created by the church, not the scripture, but this fact is probably not that interesting to you unless you're into comparative religion. Anyway, Azazel and his brothers, God's sons, were into the women on earth because they had big boobs or something. They mated with them, and they were supposed to have become real famous scripture celebrities. Now, this is not discussed in church because it interferes with the offertory. Anyway, the real story is that God's sons were wicked somehow and hung out with mankind, making them wicked by teaching them to gamble, how to do astrology, how to wear jewelry, and how to wear makeup. Because of this, God made the hellfire place in order to punish his sons. Now, would your dad burn you alive for teaching someone how to put on eyeliner? No? Your dad is better than God. Anyway, God has a problem. His people are corrupt. Not that he didn't already know this, what with a little incident in the garden and all. But in any case, he decided to kill everything and start over. For some reason, he didn't start from scratch, as if this might be some kind of effort for the Almighty. No, it's possible God missed incest or something, because he decided to save the one righteous man on earth and his family. Perhaps his intent was that if he started over with Noah, everyone would therefore be righteous after that. It would make sense if it had made one damned bit of difference to the world. Seriously. God could have started with any family. For one thing, after the flood was over, it took Noah's family a matter of hours before they started bickering. One of his sons caught Noah drunk and naked in his tent, and Noah got really ticked off and cursed his son. So much for that, Yahweh. Didn't God already know this? he makes this big show of creating light refraction, which he called a rainbow. I wonder what light was like before refraction. Do you think there would have been reflection? Anyway, he makes this rainbow to promise that he'd never kill everyone in the entire world again with water. Nice loophole there, God, since you knew you'd do it later with fire. One would assume that the Lord would manage to teach everyone a valuable lesson through such a horrifying act, killing all life like that. But it seems that all he taught Christians was that animals in a boat are cute. Because you can't really teach a lesson to dead people. Thanks for listening. To hear more, visit me at hellboundalley.blogspot.com. That's Hellbound Alley, A-double-L-triple-E.